Okay. Good evening, Mount Vernon Democrats. How's everybody doing? Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Congressman Don Byer, thank you for your hospitality here, and thanks for your service to the Commonwealth, especially those 8 years as Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. I couldn't pass that, so thank you all for all that service. It's great to be out of the General Assembly. It's great to see a lot of my fellow legislators here with me tonight. It's good to be back on the campaign trail, and I want to agree with what Congressman Byer said. As we travel around the Commonwealth, the crowds are getting larger. The crowds are getting more enthusiastic. People are coming up and saying, Ralph, how can I get involved? How can I help? And the reason for that is that folks out there in Virginia and across this great country are not going to accept a campaign that was run off of hatred, bigotry, discrimination, fear, and a lot of misinformation. They are not going to accept that as the new normal. They're standing up and saying, Mr. Trump, no, this is not what we stood up for, what we signed up for. We're not going to let that happen. So I would ask all of you all in here tonight to join me and keep that narcissistic maniac on the other side of the Potomac River. And nowhere near close to this great Commonwealth of Virginia that we all love. So, Mr. Trump, you stay right where you are on the other side of the river. Now that we got that straight, I want to just tell you as a doctor, we like to listen and we like to hear what's on folks' minds. And as we travel around this great Commonwealth, people have a common theme out there. They want a good paying job that they can support their family with. They want access to affordable and quality health care. They want to make sure that their children have access to a world-class education system. And they want to raise their families in safe neighborhoods and communities. I want to tell you, back in 2013, Terry McAuliffe, Mark Herring, and I ran on economic opportunity for all Virginians. No matter who you are, no matter where you are. We have brought in over 187,000 jobs to the Commonwealth in the last 3 years. Over $14.5 billion of capital investment have come into the Commonwealth of Virginia. Our unemployment rate has gone from 5.4 to 4.1. I don't know about you, but I'm proud to be a Democrat. And when we elect Democrats, good things happen in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Now, we've got these folks on the other side of the river saying that they're going to repeal the Affordable Care Act with not a clue of how they're going to replace it. I want to tell you that we need to be at the table. We need to make sure that all Virginians have access to affordable and quality health care. We need to make sure that women have access to quality reproductive health care. I have stood on the floor of the Senate and I have fought against things like the transvaginal ultrasound bill. I have fought against the personhood bill that would outlaw most forms of contraception. I have fought against the legislation that tells a woman that she needs to report a miscarriage to the police. What about reporting it to your doctor? All right? I've fought against the 20-week abortion bill. All of these pieces of legislation, they're not designed to protect women. They're designed to shame women, and it has to stop. I remind people all the time there is no excuse that a group of legislators, most of whom are men, by the way, should be telling women what they should and shouldn't be doing with their bodies. It has to stop. We have worked so hard to make sure that we have a world-class education system here in Virginia, working with our colleges and universities, bringing skills to jobs, revising the SOL system. No longer should we be teaching our children how to take multiple choice tests. They need to think creatively. We have opened We have opened up over 13,000 new slots for pre-K education in Virginia. We still have a lot of work to do. And then finally, as far as safe communities, I fought during Desert Storm proudly. I took care of wounded soldiers during Desert Storm. I know all too well what assault weapons do to human beings. We do not need assault weapons on our streets in our society. So we have a fight on our hands. I want to let you know that I'm ready to fight, but I need your help. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it done. Let's fight. Let's make sure that Trump doesn't come across the Potomac River, and let's make sure that we take Virginia to the next level. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate your vote on June the 13th, November the 2nd. Let's make it happen. God bless all of you all. Thank you so much.